Assalamu alaikum and welcome again to the talks on study skills. Now we will talk about how to read textbook. Before we give you how to, the tools and techniques on reading a textbook, I have a question for you. And the question is, in the question box, is have you wondered why you feel sleepy while reading textbook? Why you feel sleepy? I mean, it is common, happened to me many times, that at night time before I go to bed, maybe I thought I will go through reading some material for tomorrow class lecture. So I open the textbook. First 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes, it's okay. But as time passes by, I feel sleepy. Does anyone know why this happens? Okay. Why you feel sleepy? The study shows that our brain cell becomes idle while reading. During reading, usually what happens? This is what happens. That your talking cell, your walking cell, your listening cell, those are the different cells of your brain. No, these are not working. Only one thing working, which is your reading skills, your reading cell. And since other cells are inactive, that force the reading cells to feel also inactive, and that's what make a person feeling sleepy while reading only textbook. So how to remove sleepiness? This way? No, this is something will damage your eyes. Or this way, this picture belongs to one of the students in Madras, and look at the way he tied his hair, and also look at the chair he is sitting. So if he fall asleep, either he will fall forward. If he fall backward, then so both way he is trying to make him awake. Anyway, one effective technique of how to stay awake during reading is to do a parallel task, and that might happen in by walking while reading, or you can take notes while reading. So this will let you to stay awake, because you will initiate another task while you read your textbook. More activeness you will have while you start another initiative. Our study found that during reading time, if you read a joke, a funny joke, then the laughter also removes your sleepiness. And the tips on reading textbook: what you can do while reading a textbook or reading any reading material. First, the tips. One of the tips is read the summary of the chapter. What a typical student does, he open the textbook and start reading from the first page of the chapter. The expert says, no, hold it, don't do it. Instead, go back at the end of the chapter and read the summary. Nowadays, the way the textbooks are written, it's written with a summary and review questions, even case studies, scenario, many. It's like more like reading a magazine with pictures, with quote, with reality bites. Many things are there to make it more interesting, more connected with the real world. So the tips on reading textbook, the first one is read the summary of the chapter. And as I said, students usually do not read the summary. Then read all the section titles of the chapter. You may also read the chapter in questions. That helps to summarize what you have read. And then you may start reading from the beginning of the chapter. You take notes, you mark, you highlight. Now, another tip for grasping ideas better, few tips are there, not only one. One of them is to move fingers under words while you read. So each word you are reading, keep your finger under that word and move forward as you keep reading. And you may also recite out loud for better understanding. You may walk around the room while repeating it loudly. Teach someone else. One of the best methods of reading and learning and getting the idea, if you teach someone else. Einstein, he said many good things. One of the good things he said that if you cannot explain something in a simple words, it means that you did not understand that topic. Anyway, regarding highlighting, I saw students, in their books, I see the whole page are totally highlighted from top to bottom. Experts say, no, don't do it. There are some to-do, some how-tos of using highlighter or underlining. It said, do not highlight this way. The thing I was just talking about, that highlighting everything. Expert says, don't do it. Rather, they said, do highlight only the important words or the sentence. You can add sticky notes to aid your reading as an instructions or further clarifications of that section. Highlighting, there is a caution in highlighting, and the caution is, do not read and immediately highlight. Put down your highlighter till you finish reading, and then highlight and underline keywords or sentence. Now, there is a question to ask to you, and that is, which works better, highlight or underline? Now, some might say it's underline works better than highlighting, or vice versa. Answer is that highlighting works better, but combination also works better. Now we came to the end of our presentation on study skills. I have now few concluding words for you with some tips and concluding suggestions on study skills. Number one, I recommend you to prepare a study routine like this one. It shows study routine for the whole week, including your class time, including your exam, when the holidays or off days starts, with class timing. You may write it this way, and there are many templates, formats available in the internet. You may download it, you can handwrite there or computer type there and post it beside your study table. And this also help you in scheduling tasks and setting goals in your study routine. And this also shows and set a regular time to study and use as a reminder. If you post it besides your study table on the wall, it will work as a reminder for you to follow this routine. Another suggestion I would like to give, and one of the most important suggestions I would like to give for my Muslim students, is to schedule your day around the 5 daily prayers. If you maintain your prayer time properly, I can bet that your other task will be maintained properly, inshallah. So give the more priority that deserve. Rather than saying Salah can wait, you should say, no, my task can wait, Salah cannot. Number 2, I recommend you to study from early morning. Get up early, pray Fajr, Salah, and then you can start your study routine. You can start your study activities in reading, in doing assignment, and other study activities. So it said that be a morning bird than a night owl. Start after Fajr Salah. And study found that 1 hour during early morning time is sometimes more than 2 hours in after noontime or even evening or night time. Number 3, I recommend you to maintain a diary, either hard copy or online diary with calendar notifications. And online diary will help you to synchronize your other activities through a central point. So if you have any exam, assignment is upcoming for you to do studying on it, so it will give you a notification reminder to get ready, to keep you aligned with your to-do task. Also, it helps in tracking important issues. As I mentioned, it helps to make to-do list and writing what happened today. Many ways it can help your diary. And imagine 10 years down the road, after 10 years from now, if you pick up that diary that you have written 10 years back, it will give you good feelings. It will keep your memory alive, what you have done in those days. A sweet memory to get you nostalgic in the future time, inshallah. Number 4, I recommend you to be connected with your classmates and communicate and keep yourself updated with course information. And I would also highly recommend to form a study team. And for your success, better success in forming a studies team, and also utilize technology. You may create a WhatsApp group for your particular course, or with your friend to follow up with the study activities. And I would also recommend to involve yourself with a university club. There are many clubs in universities. You can get involved with them with extracurricular activities. You may join clubs, athletics, academic groups, and you should join the one that interests you, the one that you love in spending time with. Regarding forming study group, as I said, you should make a team. And team, is something that has a good abbreviation. The acronym, it is an acronym also, TEAM. It stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. Now, we came at the end of the talk today on study skills. I thank you, all of you, for listening, for the tips and techniques that we have for you for your academic success. I thank you. If you have any question, any concern, you may either ask me now, or you may email to me for further clarification. And that is my contact information. Mohammed Munir, Additional Director of Institutional Quality Assurance Cell in United International University in Dhaka, Bangladesh. That is my phone extension and my email address. With that, let me thank you once again for listening. Wish you all the best, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.